Hi there, my name is Tracy. This is the 3-Wick Thesis Candle channel, and today I have for you a wax melt haul from South of Sanity. Yes, another one. This is my second recent haul from Virgil. The first one, there were a couple I really liked and I wanted to do a reorder, and then per usual, I just happened to be perusing the website and I was like, you know what, I think I need this one and maybe I need this one. And then Virgil figured out who I was in his shipping manifest and then was like, a couple fell in. So there's going to be some surprises in here that he tossed in, which Virgil, I really appreciate that. It was not necessary, but I love it. So I'm going to share with you the ones that I picked out, plus go over the ones that he selected for me. If I had to guess, he's probably tossing in something he thinks I'll like and maybe pushing me to the dark side. I know that y'all have said you haven't even gotten into the dark earthy wax melts from Virgil, and you're right, because normally those are not my jam. So I don't usually buy stuff I don't think I'll like. That's just how I work. All right, y'all. So he didn't just throw in a couple, he threw in quite a few. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are 12 in here, and I only ordered 5. So Virgil, oh my gosh, you are so nice. I'm going to share them. I'm sure he's pushing me to go to the dark side. I'll give you my insights, and I'll also tell you whether or not I think I'll like them on warm. Oh, that's so kind. Okay, let me start with the ones I ordered. So candy corn is one I picked up. He had given me a sample in the last order, and I was just like, yeah, I need this in the big one. This is scent notes of sweet vanilla, buttercream, sugar, and honey. And it is just a classic buttercream fragrance to me. I get the vanilla. I get a sense of honey. There's just like a tinge in here that feels honey-like. I don't know that this screams like traditional Brock's candy corn, which is like high fructose corn syrup, and it just kind of is gummy and artificial. This feels very gourmand, very edible, and almost more like a cupcake frosting. Like a candy corn cupcake, which I love. I love those. I get one every year. Maybe I'll find a picture and put it up here from a local bakery. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Perfect gourmand fragrance. Okay, I also picked up Halloween Night. Halloween Night has scent notes of damp woods, pumpkin, cold autumn air, clove, patchouli, and dry leaves. And I think this is the one where I was like, why didn't I buy that? I like patchouli and I like clove. This is really pretty. Oh, this reminds me of something. What does this remind me of? There is like an old witchy store somewhere in Washington that I used to go to with my sister. And I can't remember if it was on like Bainbridge or Coopville. Somewhere very like hippie, new age, spiritual, that sort of thing. It smells just like that shop. It's a little bit incensey. That patchouli is gorgeous. The clove is subtle. I was expecting it to be kind of overpowering. Oh, that's really pretty. Very comforting. Very, like, to me, I walk in, I smell this, I feel like calm and relaxed. It's beautiful. And I like the label on this one too. Got the winner. And then I ordered Black Pumpkin. This was, I think, another one that I saw the description of and was just like, why didn't I put that in the cart last time? So again, I was ordering and thought, well, I'm going to check this one out. So let's see. Black Pumpkin has scent notes of black licorice, pumpkin, anise, clove, and vanilla. I got the black jelly beans, and then I got the plague, and both of those have an anise note. Black licorice. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's similar, but it's unique enough to distinguish itself from the other two. I think I might like this one as well as I do the plague. I feel like I get the clove and the vanilla, and the way those are playing with the black licorice and the anise is just really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like if you're making a mulled wine and you haven't poured the wine in yet, but like you've got all the spices ready to go in the pot and you're ready to pour the wine in to start simmering. Yeah, it's kind of like, feels like a simmer spice. And then that black licorice and anise is just kind of adding a sweetness to it. I love the label on this one too. Look at how creepy the pumpkin is. Then I ordered a 1031, and that one is scent notes of black licorice and bubblegum. Again, I was on a black licorice kick. That's weird. Do I like this? Oh, it's so weird. Okay, so the bubblegum note is legit like pink bubblegum. It smells just like the like hard little bubblegum balls you'd get from like the quarter machine. I even get a sense of like the chalky, like glycerin powderiness that you would get when you bite through a gumball. And then the black licorice feels secondary. I feel like I'm getting mostly pink bubblegum and then black licorice on the background. And it does remind me of, there's a black licorice gum. I'm going to put a picture up here because I don't remember what it's called. It kind of smells like that. I don't dislike it. It's just like nothing I've ever smelled before. Cannot wait to melt it and see what I think. Plus I love, is that a raven? Yeah, I love that on there. Very Halloween-y. And then the last one on my invoice is the pumpkin blueberry pancakes. Now I had ordered the blueberry muffin last haul and really liked it. So I wanted to give this one a try because I love blueberry fragrances and I like the fragrance oil he's using. This is pumpkin puree, blueberries, and pancakes. Oh. This smells a lot like Blueberry Pumpkin Patch from Bath & Body Works. Really nice pumpkin spice vibe that I wasn't really expecting. With blueberry, I don't feel like I get a super bready note from that pancake. But like, you could convince me that you made pumpkin pancakes and then put blueberries on top of it. Not a strong like maple note or anything, which he doesn't have maple on here, but sometimes I feel like pancake fragrances end up with maple. Yeah, that's really pretty. It reminds me a lot of Bath & Body Works Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. And Virgil, I don't know if that's intentional. If it is, will you let me know? Okay, and then we're down to the ones that he sent me. And I'm going to start with the Fall Carnival. And that is because I had this one in and out of my cart. And I was kind of on the fence about it. When Virgil left a comment, he said, oh, this one accidentally fell into your box. I was like, oh, I may have ordered that. And he's like, no, it kind of fell in your... I'm like, oh, I get what he's saying. He added it to my order. So I did actually have this in my cart at one point. It's salted popcorn, kettle corn, and funnel cake. And I wanted it, but I was like, am I going to like that? Is it going to be Halloween-y? Oh, it's good. Oh, I have no regrets that he sent this to me. I would absolutely add it to my cart again. I feel like I'm picking up on... It's got to be the caramel in the kettle corn. It feels very sweet and salty. I feel like I'm actually getting a salty note, and I do get a popcorn note. It's almost like a buttery popcorn, but it's very, very subtle. And the way that it's playing with the caramel, it kind of reminds me of like when you're melting like marshmallow or sugar, like brown sugar into butter, and you get that really rich smell. It's that. Yeah, very gourmand, very fall festival, aptly named. I'm going to enjoy that one. And I actually think this one would go well with the candy corn as well. Actually, I think these two would be really good together. The pancakes with the carnival. Let's see. I love to mix wax. Yeah. I feel like you get the spice and the blueberry. This adds some like ooey gooey sweetness. It's not quite maple, but it almost feels like it. I think you could blend these two, and it would be gorgeous. The pancakes with the Fall Carnival. I'm going to try it. I mean, the worst that it can do is not smell good, but I don't think it's possible with those two fragrances. All right, next we're going to do pumpkin blood. Pumpkin, dark sweet maple syrup, butter, and a touch of nutmeg and sugar. Speaking of things that would go well with the blueberry pumpkin. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gorgeous. That maple hits you. It is dark. It is sweet. I feel like I'm also getting, that might be the pumpkin note. I feel like I'm getting clove and cinnamon. So what is this? Spicy maple? Oh my gosh, this is so good. This would be really good with Goose Creek's maple butter and also with Goose Creek's caramel maple butter. It also would smell phenomenal with the blueberry pancake. Yeah, this might get lost. This is a beast. Oh, that's delicious. I can tell he knows I like gourmands. There's the label on that one. Pumpkin blood. Okay, next is Autumn's End. There's the label there. Beautiful picture. And this one is Applewood, Autumn Mint, Fresh Fall Air, and Woodland. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's relaxing. The mint. The mint is surprisingly pleasant. I don't expect it in a fall candle, but it's really nice. It adds like a hint of fresh greenness that kind of feels like the last gasp of what's left of summer life. The applewood is slightly woody. It feels a little bit fruity to me. Yeah, this kind of smells like you're walking through a forest with like apples that have fallen off the tree, and you get a sense of woodiness and fresh greenness, maybe from like the fall rain like we get here in California. It brings out the greenness in it, but also like dead decaying leaves, woody. It's complex. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I'm glad he added this one because this is not one I would have picked up because of the woodland and the applewood. I would have thought this might read a little bit cologne-y or masculine, but it's well done. It's gorgeous. Okay, next is Pumpkin Graham Cracker. Thank you, Virgil, for all the gourmands. You aren't pushing me too far outside of my box. I like the label on this one. The little pumpkin over there is so cute. Graham crackers at the bottom. This one is pumpkin caramel, maple syrup, and graham cracker. Oh, that's good too. Yeah, the caramel and the maple syrup play really nicely, and I actually feel like it's well balanced. I was expecting the maple syrup to kind of dominate the caramel, but they're playing nicely together. Less spicy than the... I think it's less spicy than the pumpkin blood. Yeah, the pumpkin blood is more spicy. This is less spicy. So it does have like a subtle like pumpkin spice vibe to it. And the graham cracker just adds like a hint of, almost feels like a brown sugar sweetness. Yeah, that's another delicious gourmand. Really, really tasty, smelly, not Bath & Body Works graham cracker, not Goose Creek's graham cracker. Sometimes graham cracker can go wrong, y'all. That's actually really pleasant. Okay, Halloween Bonfire is next. Scent notes on this one are bonfire smoke, charred cedar wood, and warm leather. Now, I like the leather note on this one. I'm worried about the charred cedar wood and the bonfire smoke, and this is a 9.5 out of 10 on his spooky scale. There's the label, very witchy and Halloweeny. I'm scared. What am I smelling? I mean, it literally smells like you charred wood. Like you tried to light a fire. That's exactly what it smells like. Okay, so I'm not good at building fires. Let me be clear. When we redid our condo, we put in a gas ignite. So I can just take my little Bic lighter and it starts up. Before that, we had a wood one, and I was horrible at starting fires. And what I mean by that is I would make a nice little, nest with some paper in it. I'd light it up and it would constantly like light up, smoke out, and then go out. And you'd get that like really white smoke from like the newspaper burning or the wood just starting to burn, but then puttering out and smoking. That's what this smells like. This smells like you lit a fire and it didn't take off. Or that you have a bonfire nearby and it's kind of dense and foggy out and that smoke kind of just sits in the air. It smells like that. And I get the leather. It's definitely more of a base note. I get the smoke first. I'm so curious about how this is going to smell on warm. Definitely not a fragrance I would normally gravitate towards It is very smoky, very woody, very earthy. That's your vibe. You want this one. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'm going to give it a try because Virgil is my bud and these are awesome. Okay, the Craft is the next one. I love the label on this one too. Look at the label, y'all. She's pretty. I mean, she looks a little possessed, but but she has nice hair. Okay, scent notes on this one are burning incense, charred cedarwood, and dark smoky cloves. An 8.5 out of 10 on his spooky scale. Oh, I like this one. Again, I never would have ordered this because of the charred fragrance. Oh, if you love clove, you need this. It smells like a beautiful incense that is a little bit smoky, a little bit woody, and then you have a beautiful clove note that's not too sharp. It's not too much in the sinuses. It's kind of just subtle in the background. And this fragrance also smells really dry. And what I mean by that is like when you actually burn wood and kind of your sinuses dry out, but you get that just deep, earthy note. That's what this reminds me of. It's a very dry fragrance. Oh, that's really pretty. Thank you for pushing me beyond my limits, Virgil. The Craft. Highly recommend that if you like woody and clove fragrances. Okay, Virgil. The last one that you sent me, I'm not seeing it on your website, and I think you probably sent it to me because I said that you need more goth men. And yes, I need more of this. This straight up looks like a little bit, I think Trent Reznor is hotter, but Trent Reznor from his Perfect Drug video where he drinks like absinthe reminds me a little bit of that. Same hairstyle, same like long bone structure. So yes, thank you. We need more of this, Virgil. More goth men. And I don't know if that's V for vampire, V for vendetta, but I like the label. And let me just cold sniff this one. I have no idea what I'm smelling. Oh. Yeah, I was expecting like dark, manly, cologne-y, you know, stereotypical guy stuff. But this is pretty. Like, this is pretty like he is. It's soft, it's gentle, it's a little bit soapy. Almost reads body care. Very clean, a little bit aquatic. It's like he just stepped out of the shower and washed himself with some nice soap and put on some very clean smelling deodorant. I mean, he could have smelled like, you know, dark tobacco and leather and charred smoke and whiskey, like all these manly things, right? But it's surprising given the label how beautiful and soft this fragrance is. So well done, Virgil, well done. I'm impressed. One, that you threw off my conception of what this was going to smell like, and two, you sent me hot goth guy label. So anyway, thank you so much for the extras. Much appreciated. Not necessary. If you all want to try some really fun Halloween wax melts that are also phenomenal in terms of fragrance, he has a lot more that I haven't even reviewed. There are a couple of other people who bought his wax melts who've done reviews. Summer over at the Fragrance Junkie did a great review and haul of his wax melts recently. He also has candles releasing at the end of this month, which I am ready for. I am saving up. So be sure you check back here probably early September. I'm going to order those as soon as they're released, and I'll have a review of his candles as well. Cannot wait to get my hands on some of those. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. If you have experienced melting any of these and you want to share what you have experienced, please put those in the comments below as well. I love learning from you. I love others learning from you. I love building this space as a place of community and sharing. If you appreciated this review, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I always feel good when I see those. And make sure you're subscribed before you take off to your next awesome YouTube video. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.